you're already filming. Okay. Hey guys, I know it's been a while, but I got some goodies for the Z. I got some bags for the Z. So it's probably been a year since we last filmed a video. We've just been lazy and not been doing anything. So I figured might as well, you know, do something cool. Just kidding. We're going to a car show, and I just wanna look sick because, you know, airing out is just like the best thing ever. So I don't really know what we're doing, so we're just going to it's gonna be one long ass video, so it's gonna be fun editing this. But yeah, I'm gonna jack up the car now, and yeah, we'll see how it goes from there.
So Dominic has no idea what we're doing, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna change out the camber arms on the front, first things first,
And then we're gonna do a mixture of both, but I bought camber arms because you need those whenever you're airing out. And then I got some other goodies. I'm probably gonna be rolling the fenders too. I did get a quick release as well. I am supposed to have a wood deck, but I got to make that still. I got most of it done, but it's still so. But yeah.
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 Okay. We'll just update you guys as we go along, obviously. As usual. We'll get back into the groove of things once again.
Yeah. Oh, also, we're going to be going to Track Shark too. We're going to be going to Track Shark again, so that's going to be super fun. I do also want to try to go to like Scrape Fest or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Chachi, when's Scrape Fest? Or did it already happen?
I'm not sure. I think
I think it's this summer.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We need to go more.
Happened at IFO. I think that was this other stand, or that was Stanford's. Oh, Stanford's.
Yeah.
Yeah. We need.
Anyway, we're gonna try to go to more meets, whether they're here or not.
Shows.
We're gonna go to meets all the way in Nebraska too.
Who the fuck wants to go to Nebraska? Fucking fired. Are you filming just here? What's
I can
up?
feel all the fucking heat coming out of there, dude.
So I finally got all the, we got the strut brace off. We got the nuts to hold in the thing. Can you fucking stop with my fucking dipstick and shit?
I was just checking the
You know how hard it is to fucking put that back in?
Yeah, because I take it out all the time.
I don't know what it is about Nissan, bro, but you fucking like stabbed that bitch 30 times. And
But
like
yeah,
on
we
the
got the
31st.
nuts. We got the nuts off the coilovers. So next we got to go underneath, unbolt the coilover first, and then I think that makes it easier to get the upper control arm off, so we can put in the adjustable ones. So I got them from. I got my camber arms and upper control arms from Z1 Motorsports. They're pretty decent price. I mean, I don't really know what to expect, really. I mean, they're just suspension arms, so I can just assume that they're probably going to be a little bit better adjustability, so. But yeah.
Hey man, if they ride, they ride.
Yeah, they fucking ride, so. Alright, well, we'll get this. Yeah. Alright guys, so, I got, the upper control arm in. I got it in. It's pretty easy. You just got to take the ball joint off first. Well, what we did is we took out the bottom control arm, and then the coilover came out that way, and then we undid it from the knuckle, and then you got to undo these two, and then I adjusted it a little bit to make it kind of like stock, because I don't want to have like ridiculous camber driving to get it in alignment. But so right now I have where's the bags? Where's the bags at? So here are the bags. I put the airline in, and then I put this fitting on, which I don't know if this is the right fitting I'm supposed to use or not, but I'm a little confused on all this. I wish I knew what the hell I was doing. I think we might try to fit it through there. Might try to finagle it in there, but the thing is that's a hard line for the brakes. Worst case scenario, we probably drill another hole in there into that on the sidewell and see if we can kind of get it in there or something. I don't know if I want to put the bag in and then try to feed a line through there, or try to find a way to put it in there, but I think I'm just gonna put the bags in and then just get all the bags in and then try to run lines tomorrow, which is probably gonna be the best idea. So yeah, so I'll let you guys know whenever I get to the when the bags are done in the front. Alright guys, so we ended up getting both sides in. So really only the easiest way is you just got to bolt the side in, bolt the top in first, and then just work your way from the bottom. That's really just going to be the easiest way to do it, because you know you have the upper control arm. It's so basically the process on this side is what we did is a little bit different than what we did on the other side, because the other side we took it out from the bottom and then we took off and then we put the knuckle back together and then we put the coilover in. That's really the way you want to do it, but we tried doing it the other way around, where we put the bottom in first, the bottom control arm, and then feeding it in, and then putting the knuckle on or feeding it in, but it doesn't work like that. So you want to make sure when you do this, you undo the lower control arm, get your strut out, put up your new one, and then bolt it up from the top, and then if you have your control arm, bolt in your control arm, and then bolt up the bottom. That's really just going to be the easiest way to do it. But we're done with both sides, so we got to hold on. So we got both sides done. So basically we're gonna put the wheels back on and then try to finish up the rears today. I'm super tired, but I just gotta keep going because I know that tomorrow is gonna be a little bit of an easier day, hopefully. And then yeah, and then like maybe Monday, Tuesday we're gonna be buttoning up some little extra stuff, but yeah.
Day 2.
Alright, so that whole last clip is a lie. We have 4 jack stands. So I have 2, and then there's someone's borrowing the other 2. So when I went to go put the car down, it aired out completely, because obviously there's not even air in the system. The system's not even hooked up. So it just went completely to the floor and I couldn't get the jack out. So I had to go buy new jack stands so I can jack up the rear and work on the rear. So that's basically the last thing I did. I only got the fronts in today. So I'm super behind schedule of what I want to be doing. I at least want to get this done by Monday was the original plan. Monday would be getting in an alignment, but now it looks like I'm gonna have to fucking hold off on that some more. So today I'm gonna get the rears in, and then I need to change my spark plugs, so I need to do an oil change on it, so I'll probably do those 2 things too. And then I'll see about what time it is from there, because one of my good friends, George, or Chachi, he's done a bag system before for someone else, and so he really knows what he's doing. So the instructions they give you are kind of a little bit weird, but yeah, he'll help me out with it. He helps me out on a lot of my stuff. So yeah, so basically I'm just gonna have to jack up the rear, and then we'll get this all started. So I'm here working on the rears. It's a lot easier than I remember it being, because last time it was pretty hard. But as you can see, I got the strut out, I got the spring out of the bucket, So I need to get the, where are they at? This arm right here. Oh, fuck. This arm right here, that's the camber arm. But your boy royally messed up the first time. Not while we were doing the coilovers, but right now doing this one. I stripped, well, hold on, you can see it better on this one. I completely annihilated this nut. Come on, focus. There we go. I completely annihilated this nut. I don't really know what to do. I think, I don't know, but the other side, I got the other side out, so I'll probably just keep working on the other side, and then, I don't know, really, so, yeah, I'll probably figure something out. We always figure something out, but, yeah, I just figured I'd let you guys know where I'm at, but right now what I'm going to do is probably put the strut in, the bag in, get the, on this side, and then on that side, do the camber arm and the strut in the bag as well. So hopefully I don't mess up any more times, because each time you mess up it gets longer towards the end, so or it gets you keep taking longer to do things. So yeah, and then my car's like super dusty, so every time I like turn a bolt, 10,000 years of dust falls down. But yeah, I'll figure something out. So
Day 3.
all right, so we're back, day 3 of this. Day 2 we didn't get much done, but we got a lot done. So basically yesterday I was able to get off the camber arms. Where are they? Okay, so holy fucking no light. All right, so what I was able to do is get this, or no, not there. This right here. This is the camber arm. This is what I replaced, because when you get bags, you need new camber arms, because when you lower, you're gonna need more adjustment. So that's where I got by myself. I needed help because you need to be able to drill out the spring bucket. So you need to drill out the bottom of the spring bucket. So as you can see right here, we drilled out on both sides, because, and then the top right there, I don't know if you can see that or not, but who knows. So you need to drill that out. So the spring has something, or the bag, because the strut is in two, so there's no bag on the strut. It's just on the spring, I would call it just for now, but it's the bag. So that needs to be able to hold in place, so that way it's not like flopping around in there. So yeah, that's why we had to do. You have to drill a hole, and then you have to like put a rivet in there, and then you have to screw in the bolt, and then all you got to do is just assemble it, put it in there, and then all your bags are installed, but you have to run the line still. So right now we're getting this done today. If it takes me until 2 in the morning, I'll do it, and if we have to stay in the camper, we will too. But yeah, so the next thing on the agenda is we got to roll the fenders, run the lines, get the tank mounted up, get the compressor mounted up. It shouldn't take us that long, honestly. The only hardest part is probably going to be running the fronts, because you got to run it from the front to the rear. My idea was might be able to run them through the center console, to the center dash, or run them along the carpet on the floor somewhere. But yeah, we'll once again, we got to figure that out, so we'll update you guys when we get there. So all right, so we are super behind schedule of what I really want us to be, but we do have lines for the front, both sides. We did get the braided lines with their little quick release fitting on there. We did run it through the center tunnel, all the way back through there. And then these have like this cool little, neat little shelf thing that likes to waste a giant waste of space. So this is what it originally looked like, but we went and we cut this out more so we can fit. And then you gotta drill like another secondary hole in there. But, so we got it snagged up. We had to run to the parts store like twice. We had to rethink tactics and stuff like that. But now what we got is we're just checking out the tank and then the management system. It's making it really hard because I want to do that wood deck in there. I'm doing the wood deck, but the only problem is that I have to do it at my dad's shop, not here. So once we're done with this, we have to go over there, do it, and then that's really it. So it's like we have to bolt it down, but not final, if that makes any sense. So, but we got everything in the resting spot for right now. The only thing we got to figure out is the compressor. Yeah, the compressor is going to be a little bit difficult because I'm thinking about doing it right here underneath all the styrofoam. So like hollow out all the styrofoam and then put it in there. I think that'll work because, you know, we got the vents or whatever right there. So hopefully it'll work because, I mean, it should work. So yeah, so the only thing we got to do is we've had some prior commitments that we need to take care of right now, and then once we come back, then we'll do the rears because we still haven't even touched the rears actually. So I still have to roll my fenders still, and I haven't even touched the rears. So the fronts are already rolled, which is pretty weird. Yeah.
Good for you.
We gotta take care of some stuff. So, and then once we come back, then we'll roll fenders, and then we'll get stuff all figured out. So yeah. All right, so it's like 10 right now. We didn't get back from doing that thing until like 7, 8ish, but we did get a lot figured out. So the trunk we significantly had to change up. So we are running the compressor right there. We're not running it in there anymore because it's too tall. It's too tall, so it would sit above this little resting place, that little lip right there. So we have it set right there. So that's gonna feed into the tank. So it's right there, feed into the tank, and then we're gonna have the lines from the air in that corner come down into the management system. That's gonna be right here. And then we ran the power and the power ground signal and the USB cable for my remote to the cockpit. So I got a bunch of wires and all that stuff. But we finally figured out the bags. It's really is a pain in the ass to deal with because if you don't have the right thing to put that in there, you can do it, but it came out pretty trash, not gonna lie. But we did get it figured out. Yeah, dude, it's a process. Make sure you have like a couple of people that help you with this, because I was supposed to have like our whole group, which was like 5-6 people helping me with this, but it really only ended up being like 2-3 people helping me. But I mean, it's whatever. Just when you do this, you just gotta expect your car to be down for a week maximum if you're working on it every day by yourself. But if you got a couple of buddies, you know, at least buy them something afterwards. Buy them some car parts or some food or whatever, or get them gas to come over and help you. But yeah, we gotta do the other side still, and then we gotta run the lines up into the trunk, which we're more than likely gonna run it through that grommet right there. Run it through that grommet, and then hook up the management, and then I'm trying to figure out, hook up the management, and then hook the lines up into the management, and then power, and then call it. I would say we might call it a day, because I'll be looking at like midnight, and I don't want to spend too much time doing this because I want to spend as little, well, fuck, I don't know. We really just want to get it done as much as possible. Get it done as much as possible, and then afterwards, so all I have to worry about doing tomorrow is just getting the deck in. But I already have the deck like pre-made. All we gotta do is just shave off the sides so it would fit, it sits flat. But yeah, it's turning out, it's a process, but I wish I really knew what I was doing, but I really don't know what I'm doing. So, but yeah, we'll update you guys either tomorrow when we get all this when we get this all figured out, or not. But yeah. All right, so it's day 4. I just woke up. Me and Chachi just both woke up. So basically, so where this light is coming from right here, we ran the rear lines, and so we're gonna have our module sit right here, and then run the line to the tank through here. Can't see it, but once you get the light on, you'll see. But all we really got to do is we got to run the power through to the battery, hook up the controller, the power and ground in the trunk, and then, oh shit, the filter for the tank, some other miscellaneous bits, and that should be it, really. So yeah, we'll get this done. So we're almost there, and then once we're done with this, I got to go over to my dad's shop and get that deck in. Oh, we got to roll the rear fender still. So yeah. Okay, so we got everything situated. So we got all the wiring figured out. We got the signal wire taken care of. We got the little remote working. Everything works perfectly good. See, so I don't need to roll the fronts because the fronts were already rolled by whoever did it before. Wasn't me. The rears, we're gonna need to do a little bit of adjusting for them, but it looks pretty dope. The rear, the trunk's not all together yet, but it's a work in progress, so. Alright, so we got the car on the ground. It's aired up right now, but everything works. It airs down, it goes all the way down. It looks sick as shit, but we did have an air leak in the rear. We fixed that. The only thing that I think we have a problem with is the compressor, the line that feeds into the tank. So the compressor feeds into the tank, right? So I think we have a leak there. We came up with a couple of solutions, adding a rubber grommet in there or something like that, or getting thread sealer, like the liquid kind, not the thread tape, not the Teflon. But we're gonna try that. But for right now, it's pretty good. It holds air in all of them. So all I gotta do is get that wood deck from my dad. I'm not gonna videotape that because I don't want to take up my dad's time doing that, because filming and working on a car at the same time kind of like doubles the process. So I don't want to take up his time because he's very busy and I don't want to do that. But I will show you the finished results once it's all done. What's up, guys? It's been like a week now since I did the bags, and I never really showed you guys the car aired out, but I figured before I edit the video I need to put this clip in so that way you guys can see it. But this is the car aired out, and I actually didn't need to roll the fenders. They just barely tuck. And then I kept telling you guys about the wood deck and all that shit. So I figured I'd show you. Let me get my work stuff out of it so that way you guys don't judge me for it. So this is the wood deck. It's not perfect. I got a seam right here and a gnarly gap right there. But yeah. So the tank sits back here. The compressor, I still have the leak. I haven't been able to fix it. I don't want to fix it. Well, I do want to fix it, but it's gonna take too much time to do it. And then I got the air for the management and the filter coming out this way, down underneath. And then if something like, you know, goes wrong or whatever, I have the, move that out of the way, the management system right here. I never told you guys, I ended up using the styrofoam. You guys might have saw it in the other clip, but I never told you guys. We ended up using the styrofoam. We ended up hollowing it out with a drill and all that stuff, so that way we can fit it in here, because the management, you can't fit it sideways. You can't mount it upside down. It has to be perfectly flat. So we just made it flat enough to where we can put it in there. I got all the lines. I decided to keep the tire just because it adds for support for the deck itself. But yeah, that's about really it. Hold on. So the only thing we didn't do is that the drain for it, yeah, this is supposed to be outside, but I decided to leave it inside just for kicks, you know, just because there's not really, we don't really, if you work on cars, you know what I mean by this. Once you get done with working on a car and you do something, you just don't want to work on it for like a week because you just spent so much time doing it and you're just burnt out from it. You just don't want to do it. So that's basically what happened with that drain. So yeah. But I have a lot of things going on with the Z. I'm planning on getting it wrapped. Well, I need to get it aligned first, then I need to get it wrapped, and then I have a quick release wheel I need to put on. Look forward to as far as Brandon and the rest of the group goes, I don't know what they're planning on doing, but yeah, that's basically gonna be it for the video. If there's something I'm missing or something I need to tell you guys, I'll put it in between the slides or something like that. But yeah, that's basically it for the video. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Comment, subscribe also. But yeah, that's really about it. And then yeah, have a good one, guys.